Alright, we good? Alright, so... Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright everybody, this is Stargate. I don't know about any of y'all, but I'm a huge fan of everything about the franchise. And this has almost nothing to do with the movie. Like many games of the time, it's set in a similar setting, we started about the same point, and there's really nothing else similar. I've already screwed up twice there. We run really fast, and as far as speed tech, that's about all there really is until about 3 hours ago. I finally discovered some speed tech in this game, and I was really damn proud of myself, because I've been doing it for a while, and I never found any. There's not much to find. But we've already started off, and I've already missed a couple of jumps. But the main thing, as I said, we run really fast, and over the course of the run, the main thing you just want to do is try not to get hit by anything while you're on the ground, because if you're on the ground, you will lose your momentum. But as long as you get hit while you're in the air, you go really fast, and it's almost like there's ice physics constantly. But this game is not very good, unfortunately. There's not a whole lot of Stargate games, and none of them have really been successful. It kind of hurts because I am a big fan of the franchise. But as you saw there, we had to pick up a little bit of equipment, and once again, something that we don't see in the movie. And alright, there we go. I'm gonna try to stop getting hit so much. Well, I'm gonna get hit a lot, but I gotta stop getting hit in the ground. And you'll notice there's two different kinds of NPCs. NPCs that'll be colored white, and then NPCs that'll be colored red. If they're red, they're actually important. And that's the only distinction. If it's a white NPC, you don't ever have to interact with it at all. But the only slightly redeeming quality with this game is it has okay music. Unfortunately, it's kind of drowned out by the absolutely terrible sound effects. And you've already heard every sound effect that you're going to hear for the entire game. There's not a big variety. Jump to get away from that. And as far as like the weapon mechanics go, you have grenades, and you have alien grenades, which we'll see later. And then you have our rifle, which you get ammo for. It doesn't really do a bunch because all the bosses, once you hit them, they start to teleport away, so the extra damage really doesn't matter. And then enemies, well, we don't really kill them, so it doesn't matter. The main stuff is going to be grenades when we get to boss fights. And the boss fights are absolutely thrilling because it's the same enemy over and over again. They spared absolutely no expense on the budget for this. Like most games of the time that are made on movies. We really got chilled out on our choice of game movies on the SNES. Generally, when we look at people's list of worst games on a console, they're probably going to include a whole bunch of game movies. As far as like, speedrunning the game goes, this was something I picked up in 2014 because I just wanted to learn how to route something and not look at anyone else's guide. And I thought, hey, no one else on the fucking planet has played this game. I won't have a guide and I'll have no competition. And it's still kind of been that way. No one has wanted to bother to pick this game up, and I understand why. This could make an actual interesting 100% category. Oops, missed a jump there. What I'm going to be going for here is the bad ending. It basically, if you're familiar with how the movie pans out, you're supposed to try to get the nuke ready so you can put it on Ra's spaceship and kill Ra, as well as be able to get back to Earth by using all the symbols for the Stargate. For this, I'm just going to ignore all the pieces of the nuke, so Ra is just going to go off into space and come back and terrorize these people. Thanks, little bug. And I'm also not going to get all the symbol pieces, so we can't go back to Earth, and essentially just all this is worthless because we're not completing our mission. But I know where all the nuke pieces are. They're relatively easy to find, but I have no idea where all the symbol pieces are. I've played this since it was released, and I never bothered to find them because some of the caves in this are pretty dickish, and I don't want to deal with them. But if anyone would like to route 100%, go for it. I'd love to see where those pieces are so I don't have to find them. I really don't want to put the effort out. Alright, so we're back in Nagada, and we gotta go fight the first boss, or really the only boss again. And it is Anubis. like the music in the town here. It's actually okay. Jumping anytime I know I'm going to take damage, you don't lose any momentum. The doors are really finicky and very badly coded. Sometimes you can stand in what would seem like the right spot and nothing will happen. Doing try to stay around a centralized location so I can get him, just have him in my field of view, because he's going to teleport after every hit. Sometimes he'll let you get 2 hits off. Most of the time you're only going to get 1 off, but also notice he's red, so he is important. The rule applies to bosses. I didn't want to hit him with the gun there. I could have got the grenade on that. Grenade does significantly more damage than our gun does. The gun does pretty crappy damage, but we'll generally use it if he's just in a bad spot and I won't be able to get a grenade on him. Or if he's doing this crap and intercepting all my grenades. But there's absolutely no way of knowing where he's going to teleport to. This one's a small enough arena that it's not much of a problem. And the second fight with him is actually the worst of the 3, even though it's the smallest. He has some really bad places he can teleport to, and makes the fight really long and annoying. But I did find a little spot that's not so much of a cheese spot, but you can't really do much if you stand in it. Right, come on, teleport over here. There you go. Oh, 3. Wow. All right. Alright, and here is Sharae. She's very important in the movie, but she's not red right now, so she doesn't have much to say. She will later whenever she's red. But we are back in the catacombs, a very important spot in the movie if you remember. Many important scenes were done here. Oh, and I missed the little nook. By many important scenes were done in the movie, I mean there's absolutely nothing. These catacombs are just something part of the game. All those little bugs are the worst things. Shoot them. This part is really crappy. It's just very bad design. Skara here is normally a pretty cool dude. He just tells you, hey, one of these doors goes back to town, the other one goes to these mines where we have to do slave labor, and it's really terrible, but I don't remember, even though I live here and I came probably through one of them. I don't know which one you should take. And if you take the wrong one, you have to go through all these pulley puzzles, and I don't really know how to do them. I've died every time I've tried to go through it. But there's no point in doing them. There's not a symbol. There's not a nuke piece in any of them. They're just useless dungeons made to eat lives. Here we have to find Sharae. She will be red this time. It's very important to note that again because all the other ones have white robes, which means we don't need to talk to them. We have to find the red one. The game at least is interesting. Very fast movement for a platformer. And the controls do stay... They're okay controls. It's just the main problem is these ice physics on everything, even though we're in the desert, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Michael Jordan in the Windy City. So, notice these beak dudes in the windows. Normal guys who'd guard Raw. Very important in the Stargate universe. Alright. Coming up in the next part, it's a short section and will be one of these areas again. It has my favorite music in the game, even though these areas are all very, very short. But they're little bases that are hidden underneath. These mines always slow you down. They're hidden underneath the desert. See, that should have gone. And sometimes you just have to move a little bit more and you'll actually get in there. O'Neal has a little bit of a problem climbing up a ladder. Small bit of speed tech there, trying to stay on the left side to hit the door as soon as possible. And now, the favorite part. We gotta get a little bit of Mode 7 in our movie game. Here we fly a glider, just like O'Neal did in the movie. Alright, I got 2 of them. For this, I'm basically just going to slow down, wait till they catch up to me, and I'll probably die, but that's okay. Oh, well, they both missed. If I don't slow down and do it this way, I'm going to have to hunt them down, and they are extremely annoying to find, and they're looping around me, which is kind of a dick move. Like, it's intelligent as far as a fighting thing goes in aerial combat, but they normally just fly up right behind me and kind of kamikaze into you. I'd like to get down to at least 5 left before I die, but they are not cooperating. Yep, they kind of home in, but as soon as they get past you, the missiles are no longer worthwhile. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, if I die, that's fine because I'll get these guys right in front of me. Really, no penalty for dying. If I die out in the regular section of the game, see right there, I was like dead on with the heat-seeking missile, and nothing happened. But if we die out in the regular game, you lose all of your grenades, which that's super bad. I'll be chunking grenades pretty heavily for all the remaining bosses, and if I lose all of them now, it sucks. I get really good grenades towards the end, so it shouldn't be a huge detriment. But also, here's Skara again, pointing towards the wrong door. Yeah, that major dig move. Like, those are some of the most terrible platforming levels I've ever seen. And they serve zero purpose. Oh, come on, I wasn't in there. See, right there, in the middle of the doorway. I can't go in the door. There is zero reason this should be happening. What? What the hell? Hit me. What the shit? Oh, wonderful game. But here I get to show off speed tech. I was really excited because I finally found a glitch in this game after looking for a very long time. And by that I mean I've given about 5 minutes worth of a damn about it. But little glitch. Yay, I can shoot through the wall. It's very minor, but damn it, I found it. I'm terrible at glitch hunting, so I don't have to go up there anymore. I found a glitch. Oh, and there's that guy. I forgot I can kill him now. Ha! These are all new developments in the Stargate community. Oops. I'm so excited I almost forgot to kill that guy. Ooh, hold on. There's the guy up there. Nah, okay, yeah, I don't have to go up there later because I already killed his friend through the wall. Like, these are the hottest, like, off-the-presses releases in the Stargate gaming community, and I'm glad to share them with all of you. Also, I don't know why I'm killing these traitors. Not in the movie. There wasn't a scene where Jack O'Neill just runs around the street committing bloody carnage on the poor citizens. I guess I could actually kill him through the floor. This strat isn't, refined yet. But, again, I'm terrible at glitch hunting, so me just thinking, hey, look, I found out you can shoot people through the floor. That's a big deal in my life. As far as a speedrunner, I found a glitch. Usually when I find a glitch, that's usually the end of a run. And here we have to hit these super obvious switches. I've seen some people playing this, like very rare that somebody actually plays it, but there are those little switches on the wall and you have to hit them. They'll run around here and just kind of get really mad because there's no progress. Also, here we go, our red guard again, Anubis. Oh, wow, give me 3 off the bat. In this spot here, you have a good vantage point to hit him everywhere. Wow, okay. It should bounce off and hit him, but that works. See, it bounces off the wall there. I'm getting all these 3 sections. That's pretty nice of the old guy. But, I actually like that incantation of Anubis. SG1 sort of made it irrelevant, and I don't actually know if they ever called. Actually, yeah, I do think they do call him Anubis in the movie, but it's not canonical. More of the good music place. You gotta collect weapons here. Oh, okay, there we go. When we change directions, try and jump. Zoom in a little bit. And also, some of these things I'm picking up for the weapon, the wide fire, and oh, come on. This is other small speed tech. We gotta get it. There's so little. There we go. But the wide fire just increases the angle of your shot. Doesn't really do a whole bunch. Rapid fire increases how much you shoot. Once again, doesn't matter because really only it helps on bosses and they go away quickly. And then you have the big ammo and the little ammo, which increases damage a little bit, I suppose. But grenades do so much more damage, it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is all right music. It's a slightly really redeemable quality. All right, got all these. I'm gonna grab those grenades. Thanks, and a huge shout out to PBR Gamer, not only for me not concentrating and not getting a switch. That's sad. First time this game gets to be in a run, and I killed it right there. I had to go back and get a switch. It's such a time loss. But not only getting me this cart after I had to sell mine a while back, but found a little secret area. All right, that one's hit, and I don't have to worry about grenades anymore because in the final boss, you just get all kinds of good stuff inside of a room. There it is. Okay. I forgot what it was. Also, if you want to go like full commando. They got like, the best look for James Spader there, just kind of looking up like, ugh. So I really want to try to keep my momentum going here, because if all of those things explode while I'm on screen, it causes an insane amount of lag. There we go. If you don't hold down there, you will move up, and you'll have to move all the way to the right and then come back around in order to be able to go through there. And here's another section with the old glider. Absolutely pointless because you just got to keep moving towards the obelisk. Right, there's nothing going on here. They're just like, hey, I think we got a little bit extra room for some Mode 7 glider craft fighting. So what can we do? Well, I guess even though they're already at the pyramid, let's make them fly to the pyramid. That sounds like a great use of our budget. We're already killing this franchise before it even really gets off the ground. Let's keep going. Because how many of you in chat have played Stargate games other than me in this room right now? I think Josh, you've played this game, I think. All right. Yeah, I know PBR, your buddy, he played it, but I believe that's 3 of us. Oh, you have? Oh man, let's hear that. You could MGM, like push out products. You got an audience. Please, like, stop screwing this franchise up and bring back some episodes for Stargate Universe, because it's keeping me up at night. What is poor Eli gonna do? That was the most terrible, just horrible cliffhanger. I watched the show. I don't give a damn if other people did and it was costing you money. I watched the show. I deserve an ending. Even make a little video game like this. That's fine. Like, just do it like this real crappy. Just have Eli on the ship trying to fix a pod, and then he fixes it and the fucking ship blows up. I'll be fine with that. Just give me an ending. Yeah, it was a good show. I know, this is the biggest audience Stargate has ever gotten in its life. And I'm glad to share it with the world for the only time it'll ever get anything. Alright, so here we are inside the pyramid. Got a little bit of speed tech, but not really speed tech, just a whoopsie on the developer's part. There's a lot of these. You have to collect stuff to go through and have access to some spots, but they forgot to code most of them. And you don't have to do any of them but the last one. right there. You kill that and get the door in sight. Oh, look, you can go. You're supposed to destroy every computer in that area. And in an earlier section, you are supposed to grab all those bits of equipment. There's like 7 or 8, I almost fell in the hole again. 7 or 8 different sections of equipment. You don't have to worry about it. The traders, there's a bunch of other traders, but you can leave them be. They're apparently whatever they're doing to be an ass to everybody. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I forgot the last one. That's the only one that's important. But you can leave them all be. Imagine this game not being coded well. This is another one that I've seen some people who have played this, or at least looked at it, didn't know what the hell to do. That little thing right there, that's what you're supposed to destroy. It's just in the background, there's absolutely no indication of what it is that you're supposed to take out. Like, it's shining and moving in the background, so it must mean it's important. A little bit of duck walk. Haven't got that all game. Ah! Right in front of you. I do want to grab some grenades here. We have our last Anubis fight. This one has 2, so they had a little bit extra budget when designing that section of the room. Once again, oh, just hitting up. O'Neill doesn't like the door. Alright, this is kind of my favorite room. Just has a little bit interesting about it. It has the neat music. So I'm getting a little low on health. I do need to be careful. First. This is the only place where the side dungeons are not asinine. They look like that outdoor section where I was at before. He didn't shoot. And there's a lot of symbol pieces and a lot of nuke pieces. Kind of makes me think of a circus, but with aliens. Switch this time. It's not shooting. He normally does. That thing does a lot of damage. I'm really low on health. I think there's some over here. There's the last nuke piece in the game is over there to the left. For anyone who's keeping tabs and is wanting to try to do some kind of like 100% run of this, again, I would really love to see it, because if somebody else would actually route it, I'd run it. I just really don't want to route it. And I would steal your work and I'd try to give you credit, but if I didn't, I'd apologize. Fortunate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have the buff on right now, but up in the top you do have a meteor that'll show overheating for your weapon. I don't got time for that thing. And if you have the negative 16 degrees Celsius, you don't have to worry about that. Just kind of wait for him to get into a centralized section. Oh, what a jerk. Yeah! So I don't like moving. You commit to moving and then, oh, I'm going away. Nice kind of running in place motion there. Come on. Grab these health pickups real quick. Oh yeah, that's actually the last nuke piece. No, go in the door. It's the final one. Don't be a jerk. I'm gonna go in a little power-up room. I want to get the bigger ammo. This is the only section where it does matter because I'm going to be hitting raw with a lot of attacks. I found not really a cheese spot, but a section where you don't have to hunt him down. He has a really annoying attack that right there that if it hits you, you just fly off in a direction. Alright, come on, dude. I can't drop a grenade right there because if I do, it'll take a little bit too long and he'll get his jerk move off on me. Okay, come on. There you go. And he'll get in a loop where he'll just kind of keep coming back up here to the top after 1 or 2 cycles. As the problem with waiting there and not throwing a grenade down is he'll do that little motion where he raises his hands up and he'll throw you off the side. And then he'll stand up in one of these corners and just start throwing these little balls at you. Down there, that's rare. Please don't be a jerk. Come on, man. Normally won't go down in that corner. But also with the wide fire and the bigger ammo, sometimes you'll get 2 hits off on him, and sometimes he'll get the little ball off, and you'll get an extra hit off, but it will knock you down. There we go. Rawr! He's extremely serious at this point. He knows that his time is nigh, but what he doesn't know is I didn't give a damn enough to grab all the nuke pieces, so he's going to get to go back to space. Oh, come on. And then... Alright, there we go. Because we didn't have a visit from an archdemon from Doom yet, and you gotta have that in a sci-fi game, we gotta fight that. But we're just gonna wait for him to come down here. Don't do that! No, no! Like, these should be getting hit. Okay, there you go. If you would come down here, I could just throw these and we could be done. We would be done by now. Oh my god, let's go over there. That's cool too, because you're gonna teleport now and I can't get all of them done. Now if you come to the center, oh my god. It's really common for him just to plop on down here in the middle. But we're not gonna do that today. I have a little tiny ammo. Also knows my gun's fully overheated and not doing a damn thing. It's just, He has not come down to the center once. There we go. Fuck you. Alright, time. And that's Stargate. You said you did have a present for me. Oh, we got the instruction manual. Oh, dude, thank you, man. Oh. Oh. Password. Oh, man. Yo, this book is fancy. This is awesome. Man, I appreciate the hell out of this. Oh, man, I love that. It also has all the toys. Guess what? There was Stargate toys at one point in time, MGM. Bring them back. Well, let's continue on with the ship block.